Good evening. It's a beautiful day in South Dakota. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday. It's got 7 days before the council meeting here. I put in the written request today for time at the council meeting. I guess it's being processed. It probably helps that I have a guy on the council wanting me to talk to the council too. So we're sitting here. We were at the powwow grounds last night. They got free electric down there, so I guess that's where their homeless live. We met a few fun people last night. One lady was, I swear she was drunk. She's, she was mad. She was upset. We had stolen her RV and she wanted us out of it. Got a little loud. Oh, so I'm just sitting there like, this is the craziest thing I've fucking seen in a little while. It was good though. We had a good night. It was it was not quiet. I didn't sleep much. Fucking dogs to the left and dogs to the right and dogs under my feet and a lot of barking and hooting and hollering until about 5. I'm like, oh shit. So as it gets closer to 4th of July, it's probably gonna get worse. They're really excited over here about the 4th of July and their fireworks. I was like, we're having fun. So we went out. We're probably about 500 yards outside of town, maybe a mile at the most. But we're actually at the crossroads where we came in, sitting at a dirt spot with a bunch of construction debris. So far, so good. Nobody's rousted us. I don't look to be rousted anytime soon. It seems like everybody knows why we're in town already. I don't. It's a very small town, so I'm meeting a lot of relatives and stuff. So it's been a good day. I decided to park us somewhere where I might be able to get some sleep tonight, though. So we'll see how that goes. If they want us to go back down to the powwow place, I guess they can keep an eye on us. I guess we will. I ain't got much of a choice. Another good thing I found oxygen in 3 different places within 45 minutes of me. One of them being a stone's throw away. But they're not going to have oxygen for about 2 weeks. I'm like, what? And it's not a bad price. It's only 35 bucks. It's only 35 bucks, but they don't have any K tanks. I'm like, fuck me, really? Blah. So anyway, this is a perfect place. I could be working all day, like right here, right now. There ain't no wind right now. I could have been working for hours, but I ain't got no damn oxygen. This kind of sucks. 'Cause I'm running low on funds. Looking at the day count, I'm like, fuck, dude. But this is important. This needs to happen. Our Lakota friend has asked for help. Hi, John. Welcome back. I asked him if he could use some help. He said he could use some help, and I can't turn my back. Not on this. Mama said, "Come up here. We already talking some good stuff, good information just yesterday. I'm kind of excited about this. some good works up here for the Lakota. So how can we unify if the Lakota are divided? What's up, Spark? How you doing, brother? He's having some issues with the new guys in the council, I guess. They're disrespecting Creator's Law. I was like, well, I'm not a big fan of that myself. Discussing Creator's Law and the violations therein. So that's how we need to make a point. Maybe an outsider pointing out the obvious might help open the eyes of some of these younger council members he's having issues with. He said they're more about the money and the cattle than the people. Like, well, that's not really good, is it? As the grains die around us. Hmm. We have results. I know they have sky watchers. I talked to one of them. He's seen the things we see too. That's why we're talking. And he sat on the Lakota Council for 16 years. He's got some sway here. He's the head wisdom holder of the tribe. And pegged with international honors in that field. I wasn't aware of last time we were here. But after talking with people, I'm starting to see who this guy really is. He's not just, a wisdom holder. He's just a wisdom holder. He's got a lot of wisdom. And I find it funny. We have the same, a lot of the same knowledge he comes and spouts out while we're talking. And it really, every time you hear a confirmation coming from a different angle, it always reinforces what you know. And it's kind of like it's a redundant giggle now. It's like, he got that. It's been real good so far, actually, even though I haven't learned much, except that the Lakota are having the same problems everybody else is. And that's not a surprise. But the surprise was when he fucking made concession. It was like, dude, I could use your help. So God, you know me. That's what I live for, man. I'm trying to fucking help these people. I'm not trying, and these are some of the loudest about the unification and all that. And I'm sitting here at the crossroads, literally. Like, how can we unify if the fucking Lakota are divided? How can we unify if the ones calling for unification are divided? We can't. So that's why we're here, apparently. And I'm just a week early. I don't think we're early because, like I said, we've already had some pretty good interactions with people, and the people out here are nice. I'm getting to know a couple of them, although we went out and hid tonight. I'm all like, fuck that. I am not sitting in there with all them dogs tonight. 19 baby bacons. Nice. Yeah, I heard you had the baby bacon seeds. Mike just had two goats, little baby goats, yesterday himself. Congratulations on your pigs. Little bacon seeds. Fuck me. Baby bacon. I just got a pound of bacon today because it was $4. It's like, fuck, it's actually pretty cheap for bacon right now. For a pound of that shit, it was store bought, pressed in with ooey gooey fake mineral stuff. God knows. It ain't like the bacon you fucking get. We right off of them seeds when they pop up. That's a different kind of bacon, right? Why do you think you got to be panting in my neck? Right? You think I need to share your heat and moisture over here? Because you're killing me. I know, she's in there steaming my shoulder. Oh, God. Like it's not steamy enough right now. You saw Mike's babies. Yeah, I hope they do well. I hope your babies do well too. Just not worried about yours. I could just tell that goat pen still hadn't been built. So now all the babies are in that little tiny spot now. I tried to build that damn thing for months. I still, it's okay. It's really hot out there. Baby goat. It's been steamy here. What the fuck? Where's the bottle of water? That's you just sitting there barking at her. She ain't done nothing. She's just sitting here looking at me like, why is he barking?
Joe,
No idea.
Plushie.
What the hell the plushie's got in his head right at the moment.
Plushie is angered. You're not quite sure why. You're a little confused.
I agree, Sparky. Things have we're on a different plateau. Those things just keep sneaking up on us. Brand new normals, new things to point out that are new, normal. Normal to most. It's just you and I that just noticed that they exist, and all the time they've been there the whole time. Kind of thing. Seems like that's what's going on. I don't know. Now some people are noticing these things too. That's always encouraging. Every time we hit a plateau, it does shake a few people loose. What the? This is just too much. What the fuck's going on? Less and less. I don't know. I point at the sky every day. I point out the moon. The man in the moon shouldn't be doing a cartwheel every night. No, he shouldn't, but he is. He goes retrograde. When did you ever hear the moon doing retrograde? Because we've never seen its full orbit until recently. That's why it's bouncing around the sky, just like every other goddamn planet. I'm just like sitting here beside myself because I see all these expert astronomers on Facebook that know this shit because they're posting up all this wonderful stuff that they know. and then never look at the sky. the, quit looking at the memes and look at the sky. It's not doing what it's supposed to be. It's that simple. Love you too, brother. It just, in a way, yes, musical chairs is good analogy for that. And one chair missing every time the music stops, right? Somebody's out. Starting to have the big quakes. They were having big hiccups. Fucking hours and hours of missed data on this wall today because of the crunch. We took a few hits from front and back. I'm not sure which one started it because, like I said, there was a bunch of gaps in the data. I'm sitting there looking over the last 24 hours. I'm like, fuck, you just getting little pictures of it here and there, and then all of a sudden it's like back to really fucked up looking in the front. There's a lot of pressure. Anyway, it's stuff most people don't even look at, and if they did, it would be too many lines. They would freak out. I've seen that too. There's so many lines. How do you know what they are? It's like, well, there's a key right there. It tells you what they are, and if you don't understand the term, you can look it up. It's pretty actually self-explanatory. While it's not the difficult thing. The reason there's a lot of lines is because magnets have a lot of field lines. And keeping track of them things is pretty imperative when they're fucking reaching out in front of the bow shock. Like nothing I've ever seen before in my fucking life. And we've been looking hard. Hey Lily, how you doing? Tell me we ain't been monitoring that collectively the most of anything on the planet. I know you guys are on it every day, even when I'm not. And I'm on it damn near every day, multiple times a day. I'm giving it a glance. I'm looking at it for a couple hours at a time. I don't bust out the whole 24 hours every time. I just bust out a couple hours. Because that's, you know, I want to see what's done since the last goddamn time I looked. Give a fuck about the time I already seen it. I already seen that. You know what I mean? Dude, we ain't never seen this shit before, ever. It ain't never done this. It would never have there been field lines out in front of us like this. We've always had that weird pattern that I said, look, man, this is some weird shit. This is fucking out here showing some symbols and stuff, indicating we got some pressure on the front end. Fuck yeah, we do. Fucking A, we got pressure on the front end. That's what's been doing that shit right there. That big ass fucking planet fucking blanketing us right now with huge field lines. You in the personal sauna in your gym, in your yard. We're sitting here in our personal sauna too. It is like sticky. I'm sitting here kind of wet at all times for the last couple of hours. The wind just died. I'm like, damn, I wish I had some oxygen. I found some, but they don't have any in stock for 2 weeks. It's a decent price too. It's like $35. Something like. In the next 2 weeks, if we sit here, I'll probably have about $35 left. Good thing I've got gasoline and propane and glass. I can make some money. I know I've got to sit here for at least a week. We've been asked to address the council about this current situation we're in. And I have a question for them, like I did the council up here in Hopi. What the hell are you guys doing? This is the most serious thing to hit the planet since it hit the planet last time. What are you doing with your cows and your money while your people are out here ass out in the wind? There's shit coming here. carry your cows away. Simple things we could be doing, making sure people get through this. What's up, beggars? How you doing? Simple preparations, getting some water, getting some food under the dirt layer. 300-mile-an-hour sustained winds are coming. It's the only outcome to this that could possibly happen. That upper layer keeps getting pushed closer and closer and closer. Get your shit in the dirt. Doing good, Biggers. How are you? I'm talking to one of the most upheld wisdom holders of the Lakota and the nations of the United States. And he's sitting here telling me stories about how we're going to have nothing but road left. Same thing I've been telling y'all. Like I said, these confirmations, he's coming. We have the information. I've shared the information he's shared with me already. Remain calm, embrace what you are. The most important. We have to be what we were created to be to get through the blast of this fucking cord coming through. Only through adjusting our own vibration will we be able to survive that sort of vibration. It's physics. It's not esoteric. It's a fact. We're created to be healers and stewards. And if you can't do that, you're gone. You're fucking gone. Blast. The voice of God will take you the fuck out. You can call it what you want. It's the big reset, the conflagration, the cleansing and flame. It's a good description of the Nova event with the three sun system emitting a cord through that blast. Makes perfect sense why people would call it the things they do and why they would fear it if they didn't know what to do, I guess. Well, obviously they don't. They've dug holes and they got these CERN things trying to camouflage their frequency so they don't get blasted, but that's completely redundantly not going to work. So, anyway. Another one hit. Yeah. How you doing, my friend? That's why I'm kind of excited about this. What we're doing. It's today was. I fucking laid around and sweat most of the day, and not much to do. Sitting around waiting. I'm trying to conserve what money we have so we can get back to civilization next week. But 7 days from now, I'm going to be in front of the Lakota Council addressing them about unification and the moon doing cartwheels with in cahoots with one of the council members that's one of the oldest standing council members in the Lakota Nation. I can't help but think, because I keep seeing the unification thing, and it's coming from the Lakota tribe. If the Lakota tribe's divided, how the fuck are they going to unify anything? And I think that, of course, where we've seen several times before, there's no coincidence. We're here to help this. What's going to come of it? I don't know. Maybe they'll build a greenhouse. That's on the table. Bryce is singing the same song we are. He hasn't changed it. They got in younger people on the council that aren't quite on board with the creator's rules when it pertains to the cattle and the concerns and the money and the people. And, you know, Captain Obvious just wants to give them something that they can see with their own eyes. Because when somebody knows it shouldn't do this, and knows why it shouldn't do this, it catches their breath when they see them doing it. So again, this is a target audience. Most of these folks have good knowledge about the sky and what it's supposed to do. I think it helps, as it does often in some cases, when an outsider speaks the same words everybody else has been saying, maybe in a different way. It's like that family thing, you know, eating at turkey dinner, go sit at the kids' table. It's one of those. Everybody around you has sat at all your turkey day dinners. You don't want to hear it from them. Sometimes it helps when an outsider has something to say. Hey, what's up, Jamie? How you doing? So I felt a certain way when this guy asked me if we could help. I think I can. I'd be happy to try. How the hell are you? Getting any rain? Getting rain all over the damn place up here. It's fucking steamy, dude. It's unruly steamy. Like, boy, I can't wait till I get to the East Coast. Humidity, baby. I put in my handwritten request to have audience with the Lakota, the Cheyenne River tribe, Sioux tribe today, and we found a quieter place to sit. You miss the humidity? You're kidding. I'm sitting here with like sweat on my forehead, and I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just sitting here. Fucking sweating. Jamie's seen me full on bust out and fucking post holes and not break a sweat. I'm sitting here sweating. Fucking nasty. Windy and smoky. Oh shit, that's right, dude. I'm sorry, Jamie. It's probably gonna be like that this summer. The rains come when everything's burned off and the flooding begins. You're good on top, though. I know what I've seen, and it's not pretty. Be safe, brother. It's going to be a rough year. Will I have any fluids left? What? Hmm. I'm just going to trust in I'm doing the right thing, Lily, and we'll be all good. Same thing as we always have. I should have got oxygen in Colorado. I should have. Should have, would have, could have, but I didn't. So I found it here for $34, but they're not going to have any for 2 weeks. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, fluids in my. Yeah, we have plenty of water here. This isn't like Second Mesa. They actually have water and electric. They offered me electric. They've got a section down there by their powwow where we stayed last night. I guess all of their homeless people live there because they have electric posts out there for everybody and water. So there's water everywhere around here. So we've got plenty of that. Plenty of good cold water. Huh? We're good. They actually have a Family Dollar, so we can pick up milk every now and again. Maybe. I haven't seen any in there yet. Looks like it's going to be a fairly pretty sunset. Stay strong, Vigorous. Again, I've been talking to Bryce in the woods. Apparently, he's got all kinds of status as a wisdom holder I wasn't aware of. And he has been sharing his knowledge with me. And it's the same thing we've found, uh, which is funny. We've had how many people look at me and be like, we don't even share that with our own people. So I knew at some point we'd run into whatever I was saying. It kind of freaked these folks out. Um, well, we're facing south at the moment. Due south. That's uh, that's Highway 80 or 83, I think, the one that we came up on in the north, heading north. It ends right here. We're at the crossroads, baby. Waiting for 7 days to pass. Wondering what's going to happen this week. We're only that far from town. We're like the first field out. We're close. We haven't gone anywhere. I'm not trying to hide from these folks or anything. I just didn't want to sleep between two barking dogs and a drunk lady that wanted me out of my RV because she swore it was hers. No, no teepees. No. I see no teepees today. Not even the powwow site. Nope. You know what we need? Better water.
Yeah.
We are. I had a guy named Tyson give me those are porcupine quill earrings last night. He said, "Give those to your girl." I said, "I'm a monk, man."
Beat the puppy with them.
This lady came out of nowhere last night, all mad. She was mad, Jamie. You should have seen her. She was so mad at me because I stole her RV. She said, "I just bought this motherfucker last month. And you're get out of my RV." I'm like, I didn't know what to say at first. I'm all like, I thought she just played around. No, she was mad. She was mad. She's up yelling and shit, trying to get cops. What
What are you doing?
I got the title in my name. I don't give a fuck. It must have been the full moon. 'Cause I'll tell you, it was exciting. Oh shit! Go put them earrings in, dude. She didn't want no hug from me. She didn't want to be near me. She was mad. She was mad that I was existing and breathing air right at the moment. So I just left her alone. She ended up walking away yelling. She'd walk away about 10 foot and yell, and walk away about 10 more foot and yell. That lasted about an hour. Everybody was standing around staring at her. And me. I was sitting in here getting high with one of the neighbor's friends. I guess, it turned out that it was actually a nephew of Bryce. So that small family, small town. But we had a good night. It was exciting. I decided to come out here where we could sleep a little a little more tonight than we did last night. It was loud. The dogs on one side would bark, and then the other ones would bark, and then ours would bark, and everybody would be barking. 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I heard the last woohoo, and then finally it got quiet. Like, time to make coffee. They was celebrating last night. Lots of fireworks and shit going off. So yeah, we're outside of town tonight on our own little dirt spot. I hope I don't get my ass rousted. We may not. If they ask me to go back, I'll go back. I don't care. I guess that means they want to keep an eye on my funny looking ass. White boy asking to talk to the council anyway. Who the fuck?
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this guy? Talking about the cartwheelie moons and.
Why'd the BIA following him?
Yeah. Huh.
One of the cars rolls past in the background.
I thought the BIA was the Native Americans' friend for a minute. And I caught on. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. They're following me. This rings of somebody else that does
We're from the
this.
government. We're here to help. Fuck.
You bastards. Bureau of Indian Affairs. I honestly, I mean, just by the title, because I'm stupid, I thought it was a group of natives that got together and were looking out for each other and shit, God. How fucking wrong was I, dude? That is so not what the BIA is. These people are thugs. The federal thugs. They're fucked up, is what they are. Anyway, that's these are just some of the things I've learned along the last few years. The local wisdom older spell. Nah, I'd just be like, look, I'm here. Yeah, I'll explain why I'm here. So I'll explain why I'm here too. Be like, look, I was over by the powwow, but I really upset that lady. I didn't want to upset her tonight. So she doesn't deserve that kind of trauma. Having to look at a fucking white boy in her backyard. Honestly, I get it. I fucking get it.
Horror.
So I'm trying not to be that in her world today. That's all. That's, that and the dogs. I didn't want to upset that lady. She was very upset last night. I felt helpless with helping her feel better. Obviously, she had some kind of psychosis, and she was definitely drunk. So I don't know what happened before we met. You know what I mean? I really felt bad for her, and I didn't want to traumatize her anymore because I saw that it really did. It upset her yesterday that I was even in existence in her world. So I decided to distance myself from her world as much as I could today. See, I'm overdue for drama. I got a little bit. It's all good. Like I said, I was sitting here having a good time, laughing and smoking with another, member of the tribe. So I hadn't pissed off everybody. The lady next to us and her old man had thanked us for being there because the guy we were hanging out smoking with again was Bryce's nephew, and he already knew why we were there. So, like I said, I think everybody knew why we were there before I even parked. So, it's a small town. It's a small town. Well, if that's all the drama I get, that's all good. I don't care. Fuck it. I'll get as much drama as they want. I ain't too worried about it. You're working on a documentary? Dude, I can't wait to see it. Jeez. Clouds are starting to edge out, starting to pinky and blues are starting to come out. Starting to be the pretty time of day. sun is red as fuck. It's so big. It is. It's sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're facing south at sunset. It was windy this way earlier, so we had a nice crosswind. That's why I parked this way. The wind died,
Dang.
and it has been hot like fucking kiff breath since then. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Kaboosh.
It's throwing grenades at us. Red alert! Red alert! Yeah! Yay!
Sugar. Hey, hey, hey.
You. Pew pew. Here I come.
Hey.
He put holes in the ground. Get back.
Sugar. Down.
He's shooting at us over here. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was being set up.
Sugar.
It was too good to be true.
Dude. Stop.
Oh, shit.
Sugar.
Sugar's freaking out.
Sugar.
Let's see him do it. Do it again. The first one, I thought he threw a fucking hand grenade. I was like, what the fuck?
Sugar.
It sure looked like it. But he actually lit it. You don't light a hand grenade. Get off me with your fucking wet. Ew. God. Here comes Ito. And Mr. Foot Puppy. He looks like the bottom of the foot. He's been stepped on so many times. Poor Chico. You look like the bottom of the foot. You got a footprint on your back.
How dare you?
Ito.
You disrespect your authority. How dare you?
Get off me. Get off my elbow. Fuck. Holy shit. Ah, fat. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? We just talked about that.
Look at it.
That is just not okay. I am so sitting inside of her mouth already. Just, I don't need her breathing on me on top of it. It's like, holy fuck. didn't think it could get hotter and wetter. Holy shit. Yeah, this is breaking me in for the East Coast, I guess, because it's terrible out here. It always has been. I am not a fan of humidity, not unless I'm like at water. If I'm at water, I'm okay with it because I could jump in the water and be wet anyway. Now I'm wetter than the humidity. Show me something. I'm wet for a reason. It's okay. But this shit, fuck. It's like having a dog cough on you all day. I know, that's what I'm saying. I got to get used to it. Breaking in slowly here, I guess. It's going to sit me here for a week and steam us out. It's been thunderstorming all around us and on us. And then in the day, it gets so hot. It's like, what the fuck? It slobbered you up today. Nice. Suck it up. I'm working on it. I'm thanking God I'm out here right now dealing with this level. I might not die when we hit the East Coast. Jeez. I might not just melt. Where'd your dad go? I'm not. I think I stepped in him.
Look on the ground. Not quite sure.
I think he might be on the bottom of my shoe. I'm not sure. He's scraping it off right now. Oh yeah, it looks like him. 50 with cloudy skies. We have a weird cloud kind of growing over us. Looks like a compression wave heading south. So one of the rigs I was making got a gooched fucking hoopty here, tiny crack inside of it. So it became mine. Cheers.
Evil. Stealing product.
We now have water again. Quick, just pretty, pretty pink, pinky purple. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah, he's good for entertainment too. Well, it's starting to cool off at least a little bit. I can feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little plushie.
I'll spray him. Cool him off a bit.
Oh, he'll love that.
No.
The almighty and powerful spray bottle. Jamie ain't gonna believe the way Sugar acts with the spray bottle. He'll be like, damn.
Just a little girl.
She don't like the spray bottle. She gets her ass down quick. She's like, oh, fuck. It's on tape. Just she's like, oh, damn. I'm out. Seamus got me square in the face yesterday. Missed her. I think it might have been on purpose. Yeah, I don't know. Potentially. See? God. She's taking it to pretty good. Anna gave us some gargantuan mushrooms. Ever since she handed them to Seamus, I'm like, that daddy instinct kicked in. You know, you may want to sample that, see how powerful those are. Before you let that boy eat any.
I'm just gonna sneak them all into fucking spaghetti one night.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That'd help everything. let's not do that, Daddy. I'll be munching down on some good spaghetti and start fucking rainbow forking it. Even rainbow spaghetti puke trails everywhere.
Oh dear.
Don't
Rainbow adventure.
Don't do that. No melting walls.
It's the ambulance.
He's plotting. You hear this shit? It's fucked up. He's gonna mush my mind. Then what are you gonna do? Start fucking with Dad. Guy's starting to be pretty. They got nice sunsets, but I gotta tell you, ain't nothing like fucking Arizona sunsets, buddy. There's some pretty sunsets. Vigor says he wants some of your sketties. Anna's got a startup where it's microdose for veterans and stuff. I'm not exactly sure. It's not completely going yet, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. But she's definitely an advocate for the fungus. Riding off into the beautiful sunset anyway. I like stir fry. It's not one of Seamus's favorites. He isn't a fan of the stir fry. Cafe racer's got a long ride if he going all the way down on those. They must just be test driving some shit. Because they ain't acting like motorcycle riders. We had fish sticks tonight. Fish and chips. Oh, bro, the birds around here. There's a bunch of different kind of birds around here. I've seen the Baltimore Orioles and just they're beautiful. Pretty birds. But field out here for them to hang out and eat bugs in. I haven't seen too many huge ass black crows. Just the little guys. Little decorative birds. Oh man, that sounds good, Vigorous. Huh, the grass decided to grow a little bit, Lily. Give it a minute, it'll dry up and burn. Flash flood, flash drought, that new normal shit. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday too. Me and Bryce about the fields and the crops and how they need greenhouses. And I was like, that's something. So I've seen in our wake a lot of people vigorously, aggressively, actually, Google describes it aggressively building greenhouses across the country. I said, and I was wondering, that's why I was sitting down there to 90. I didn't know which way to go because fucking I'm having a lot of doors closed, a lot of adversity, a lot of fucking scared people. He's like, well, I'm dealing with the same thing up here. He says, this fucking council, these new council members started telling me what was going on. That's why we're sitting here. I'm going to address the council. Ask them what the hell's going on because there ain't nothing being done for the people. And they damn well better start embracing what they are. Not to please me, for their own good. He described to me the same things going on in every other community. And the people in charge are worried more about the cattle and the money and wrangling the money from the cattle than fucking what they can do for the people. So that, that's a losing battle. Look at your fields. He's like, I know. That's why we need greenhouses. That's like that's why I told you a couple years ago, man. Ta-da! Here we are. So we have an ally. We're going to sit here and help them. And being as how they're who, I hope they unify up here and decide to fucking pull their heads out of the ass, because that would be a good start to unification if the people screaming for unification unified. That's all I'm saying. It's about all I have to say. If that doesn't work, then I don't know. They can sit there and look at their moon all day. It's cartwheel. Make that choice in your head. At least you know what time it is. That was my biggest gripe in the first place, is that they were hiding this from people, and I believe everybody has the right to know and fully understand what's going on. And not have their crops GMO engineered into going hermaphroditic when this shit begins. All these little plans they had for us that they set into action. Hey Glenn, how you doing, brother? It's embarrassing that our leaders of our globe as far as anything can point to, their greatest accomplishment in our modern history has been keeping this from the people, preparing for its arrival, and fucking all this fucking bullshit that they're doing to us. That's their big fucking wahoo. We came together to do that. It's fucking embarrassing. Let alone hideous and all those other things. It's goddamn embarrassing. That's the best we could come up with. See, and that's what Bryce is saying too. He said we need the buffalo back in the plant hemp. I can't say he's not wrong. Every time he opens his mouth, he sounds like you, Jamie, complaining about his fellow council members and stuff. And he's just, you can see he's fucking, he's pissed. He's upset. He's been fighting these people again by himself for too long. So that's why I want to stay here this week and do what we need to do here. And I don't think it's going to end on Tuesday. It may. Look, they're starting the fireworks already in town. These people are very excited about the 4th of July. I think they're just happy because there's fireworks everywhere. They got fireworks. They got real like mortar fireworks and shit here. I'm like, fuck, this is stuff you can't even get in Texas. Awesome, Jamie. They should have meetings about that. I'd say all your complaints. I just, when I spoke with your CPO office, brother, I'm telling you, I don't know who was in there, but there was a lot of people in there, way more than I had ever uh, dreamed I would be able to talk to in the administration, sitting right there, bro. And they were all quiet. They all listened to everything I had to say in both rooms. I have high hopes that your tribe's starting to try to fucking do something for you guys, because it's fucking high time. And I just point, me, I just point out the obvious, and sometimes it's the hard things that nobody talks about. Well, I think I talked to all the little chiefs in that room that day. I have no idea, but I definitely left an impression and got a couple of points across, I think, Jamie. So I'm really grateful that you mentioned that and brought that seed into my head. And I was like, I don't know why I hadn't even addressed the council. I kept going to the preservation office and with no results, like little blank stares and shit. I need to talk to somebody else. I just want to point out to the leaders what I'm looking at and let them lead. That's why I left. I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all do. You know that. I just point out the obvious because I'm concerned. It's, I am Captain Obvious, and I'm going to leave you alone now. Nice, Lily. We have so many distractions, so many carrots they dangle in front of our face that look so fucking tasty. And they all taste the same. They're made out of shit. They're just painted orange. The only thing I can hope to do is to cut through some of those distractions and point out something that might concrete hit a person and make them realize this is going down, whether they like it or not. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with any of us. It's going to happen, and they need to act accordingly. And at that point in time, they have a real choice to make. I would hope it would be an easy choice to make. Understanding. Because I know good and damn well most of these folks I'm dealing with understand better than I do what the hell this is going to happen here. I have a good understanding of the physics of it. I've never seen it. Some of us have. Some of us hold that knowledge of it. So, of course, they know more than I do. Who am I to tell them what to do? I just feel the need to point out things that I've noticed that they may have missed. Because having that knowledge, I would expect them to be exhibiting some kind of behavior that would show that they're gearing up for something that's coming. And only a few of these tribes have done it. And that's why I'm hoping to do the same thing I did here at Hopi. And I'm hoping for good results out of what happened at Hopi, because we spoke to a lot of people. I'm hoping there's a lot of people to talk to here. And if only the one that needs to hear it to make something happen. I think that's why we were brought to come here. We're a week away from their like special summer meeting after 4th of July. We're on their second moon after this. They're having a big, some kind of festival with their religion. I have no idea what it is. I don't know their culture. I just know what he was saying stuff, and I caught some of it yesterday about their procedures and stuff and why this meeting was important. Yeah, thank you, Glenn. It is here. It's here. Absolutely. It's here. We've been seeing it's been here for a while. We've been seeing the effects of it. It's definitely a hell of a lot fucking more effective now than it was when we started looking, Glenn. I remember standing out in my front yard in La Junta with you. I couldn't even look at it. I'd seen it. I glanced. I looked at it. I got dizzy. I had to turn around. And you were like, geez, I can't see that out here in Texas. The trees and stuff in your way. Who knew it would be this long? And we're still sitting here using the internet to talk to each other. And we're still seeing these things every day, every night. Yeah, when she started reaching out in front of the bow shock, I think that was that. Yeah, it's begun. That's something unprecedented, right there. That's just yeah. We've done something. I think what the fuck it looks like, I don't know, Glenn. We're gonna find out together, but it's definitely new to me. Again, I can't think that it's a coincidence we're here. I can't think it's a coincidence we're here now. It just isn't ringing coincident to me. Yes, ma'am, it's going to be more and more until literally the only thing on the face of this planet is going to be some patches of road that are left. please plan accordingly. Get your stores in the ground. That's another thing he agreed with me on. Everything he told me to survive this shit, I've already told you. All day we went over it and over it and over it, and everything I've told you is what he told me, dude. I'm telling you right now, Mama gave us his knowledge. And we learned it from the Hopi drawing there in Giza. He's telling me the same things I've been telling you. Remain calm, embrace what we are. We got to get back to the original design. We can't be doing what we're doing. All these things that we've been talking about for so long are that's the information he has to give out to survive these times. We already have it. Yes. It's the creator's show. He's in charge of every atom, and we know the hurts. And why do we know the hurts? Because I needed to know the hurts to know it was real. And it was shown clearly. I was like, oh, damn. Look at that. Hmm. And all of a sudden, everything in life started making sense to me. I had a soul. I got a soul print. They track us from birth to death to birth to death, and several lifetimes of torture. They love our aggravation and our ugly energy. And that's another confirmation I got from Bryce. He agrees. These machines got to go down. And people are scared, and that's why we need to stand loudly and strong together and remain calm. Because people see that, they're going to want it. And you've already told them what's going on. They'll come to you for answers. They'll start putting their hands close together and wanting to shake some water, maybe. Because that's the important part here today. We need to embrace ourselves, and to do that, we kind of need to learn what we are again. I mean, we know we have the knowledge of, oh my God, we're magnets, but, well, what are we doing with it? We're shaking water, making heal, learning how to grow. We've done all that this year, and everything together, and learning how to manipulate magnet and move Tonka trucks. It's time to go bigger, I guess, as we go along and learn together. This is baby steps. It always has been for many years, because I think I needed the baby steps. I needed the extra time to accept what we are. And not be afraid to drive 1,000 miles and sit and wait a week on no funds, no ability to make more money, holding on to my last, because I know that last bit of oxygen is all I need to make more. 2 weeks, they ain't gonna have no oxygen. By then, I'm hoping, and if I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. I'm hoping I got the gas to get to oxygen. But I'm not gonna worry about it, because the Creator wants this done. That's why we're here. And I ain't worried about getting to the next gas station. I ain't worried about the next tank of oxygen. I know it's gonna come. How long we've been doing this? 4 years now together. I'm not at this alone, and we're here helping an ally. Probably one of the most powerful allies we have in the Lakota, from what I can tell from the legends. They're the ones that put out the call for the unification. Again, how can we do that if they're not unified? This needs to happen. They need to be spoken to and shown the new tricks our sky's doing, so they understand it's out of their control and they need to pay attention, because they're the leaders of these people. What else we gonna do? And after we leave here, I intend to do the same with the Ottawa people, everybody in between that we've already spoken to. We were warning last time. Now I'm doing a little bit of calling out. Because I know they know better. They know better to do than what they're doing. And by all rights, they should know better than I not to do what they're fucking doing. And some of them just haven't had the right thing pointed out to them, I don't think. That this is real. Look at your moon. Explain that away in your sleep. Tell yourself it's normal in the mirror. Your world's going to continue being the same tomorrow as it was today. Because I promise you it's not. I'm hitting them too, Jamie. I hit the churches too, my friend. That usually covers as many people as I can fucking get, I think. And I talk to everybody on the street. If I meet somebody that knows people, I talk to them deeply. I don't care. I just know that this is a target audience because they know a lot more than I do about this situation. You do. I know that. I knew you were a target audience when I came up to the Hopi. I didn't know how much you knew, but I knew you knew we had more than one son. And I knew you were smart enough to figure out that's probably why your crops are having problems. Although people like yourself might not be, or might not have been, where others were. But you do it the old way. You do it the right way. You put your energy into it. You don't use mechanics. That is more than a crutch, and that carried you through while your friends that were doing these things were having fields fail because they weren't doing it like you do. I mean, that's what I see, as somebody that's not lived there my whole life. I just a few years. I know what I saw when I first came, and I know what I saw when I last left. That's all I know. You know, I've eaten one of your watermelons where I know some of your friends couldn't grow even corn that year. Which is another testament to the fact that we need to get back to the old ways, the ways that work, because we're doing things that don't work en masse. That's the name of the game, my friend, right there. It's the four cardinals. Not one being less important than the other either. That's the whole point of a cardinal, isn't it? Cardinal point. They're all equally important. Well, that's what we're dealing with. And, I'm glad you know. I hate to be out here the only one. Yeah, that, honestly, I'm not so. I wouldn't mind if one popped right on over my head. That's fine. If I was meant to be here, I'll be here. If not, it's a quick way out. I don't think it'd be too painful. You'd probably be vapor before you felt it. I could think of an awful lot worse ways to go. The fear of those things is kind of, I don't know, overdone. I mean, yeah, I just, you know, fuck, we all gotta die somewhere. Might as well go out in a bang. But somehow I don't think that's the way I'm gonna go out. Um, Dude, you're an awesome musician. You really one of those truly talented musicians that you don't run into every day. You can tell you love it. You're all over your harmonica, the guitar, you sing. It's like me on the torch. You master that. That's your magic. And you could travel with your guitar case, your harmonica, and your guitar and fucking make your way across the nation anytime you want. Look at me, my friend. I'm an outsider to everybody, except for the ones on the outside already. The psychology of hearing an intelligible fact and or argument come out of a mouth like mine adds to the effect of the actual words itself. Nobody would expect to hear anything smart coming out of me. Look at me. If I'm standing here telling you something that obvious, you're missing something. And especially if it's in a public forum in your fucking community fucking council meeting, you might want to check yourself. I was afraid of it last night, the whole night. I was like, "When she gets her friends come over here, puts us on fucking cinder blocks and shit." Dude, it's funny you say that. I was on guard. What the fuck am I gonna do when she comes over here with her friends? I was just about to tell Seamus to break out the generator, right when she started poking around. And I second thought that. I was like, leave that motherfucker locked up inside. We might have to just turn the key in the middle of the night and go. See what happens. I laid back down.
Fucking cop knock.
Oh God! See, that's why we're out here tonight. They get too goddamn excited out in there in town. Oh shit! And we hung out with what's his name, Tyson the Bear. That's not the way he said it, but he's something that means bear in his language. We hung out with him till almost midnight last night. Hey Judy, how are you doing? Him and the neighbor, what was her name? Sherry. And her man. I guess he was friends with them. I was talking to her and him when he walked up and introduced himself. Said, "You know my uncle?" I was like, "Yeah, apparently I do." Small town. Everybody around was pretty excited to have us there, except for that lady last night. That one lady. She was truly traumatized to a level that I felt bad. So we need to make ourselves scarce around her. I don't want to influence anybody like that. And I can fully understand why somebody would hate me just for being here. I get it. I've been living like this for 4 years. No one's freaked out yet. So we'll hope that continues. Everybody remain calm. But I have felt the hate in quite a few situations now and again. That's nothing nobody in the world doesn't have to go through because it's everywhere. I'm just saying, I don't want to cause that because it's legitimate. It's a legitimate thing. But we need to learn how to let go of it because that's the whole thing. We've been doing this to each other for so long, we lost track, and it's just time to stop. Okay? Everybody owes everybody a smack, but let's just fucking call it even. What's the matter, Judy? You feeling okay? You need to get some rest? Semi traffic right here. Uh, Judy, mine has been really flaring up too, and I'm wondering if that might have something to do with everything that's going on. It's like a toothache in your butt. It sucks. I'm sorry, Judy. Bryce was mentioning something about reoccurring pain like that, though, in the body that was new to the person since COVID. And he said something, he suspects it might be flare ups or some shit from the actual virus, not the shot. I don't know. We could need to talk a little bit more about that. I want to see what he's talking about, but just saying. I know he does his homework, so he mentioned something about that. I'm just letting you know. And it burns. It's the nerve pain. I'm experiencing much the same. Well, yeah, the guy that we were spending the whole night with last night, his nephews, he's definitely got, he's dealing with psychosis. That's for damn sure. And he knows it. He's aware of it. He's aware of his condition. It didn't take me long to figure it out. And yeah, I think we all have PTSD of some sort. Mm-hmm. You can make it better, absolutely. And Seamus, when he works on my back and shakes my water up, it fucking, it helps. Um, and the hemp gummies, the ones with the natural hemp THCA in them, higher concentration of THCA, the better, because it's got them deltas in it, which are all natural. And that delta, I'm telling you, helps with the nerve problems. And, it really takes care of my sciatica really nice. Yeah, the tennis ball never worked very well for me. Yeah, and I believe those the hemp gummies in particular did better for me, relieving the swelling than CBD or the THC gummies, any of that shit. I blame the Delta, and to this day, if I have issues come back on me, I'll hit a hemp gummy and they start going away. It's even though I might be have just had a week of eating 100 milligram gummies a day in THC, my cramp come back. I hit that fucking hemp thing, they go away. It's definitely the deltas in the hemp that is helping with my nerve problem. It is a big difference between that and the THC gummies. The THCA gummies help me better. Now, I like THC. It's all THCA. That's a technical thing, but they call it A in the hemp plant because it's fused with the delta 8 and the delta 9. They're fused together. The only way to get them apart is to set it on fire, and then you kind of change both products. That's why they had to synthesize them. Mm. Chiropractors. I hope they're a good one. You either got a good one or a bad one. There ain't too many in betweens I've ever found. I had a sports medicine doctor one time in San Diego. He could talk the kinks out of my back. For 6 months, I'd feel better. He didn't bend and contort me. None of that shit. He just gently would kind of shake my body one piece at a time. Fucking, you could feel it. Just, and you could breathe again. It's like, oh my God, what the fuck did you just do? Sports medicine doctor. I made him a tool that he had a $3,000 set of stainless deep tissue massage tools. He said it replaced for him. So he gave me free sessions and helped me until I moved up to Fresno. Yeah, it's I've never gone to another chiropractor after I saw him. uh, he was fucking amazing, very gentle and very effective. I've I've had chiropractors hurt me and then apologize, be like, I should have read your. I'm like, actually grab a hold of you and start fucking manipulating you without even reading your goddamn file. For God's sake. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm tired of hearing that from doctors. Bad back, feet go hand in hand. Good. Oh, sorry to hear that, Judy. Yeah, when you have a good doctor, it's a very awesome thing. And when they leave, it sucks. Or when you leave them, they leave us. Yeah, it sucks. That sucks. Because now you know what a good doctor is. You know? And you just ain't going to be happy until you find another one. By all rights, you shouldn't be, right? Just settle for a piece of shit. Holy cow, dude. The fuck is wrong with you? Why can't you be as good as the other doctors? Read a book. I mean, you're paying for that service, right? Might as well ask them. You know, it's a decline in service. I noticed your service charge is a little more than the other guy. I'm wondering why, because your service sucks. You suck. You're very ineffective. You leave me sore. This guy used to help me. You know, that kind of question needs to be posed to a doctor instead of fucking the respect that they get just because they got a fucking coat on. They'd be all standing there with their stethoscope and shit, talking about I'm sorry. You are sorry. Read a book. Oh, you haven't seen this one yet? Good. Well, hopefully it is, because I'll tell you what, that was going to be sitting in the back of your mind tomorrow. And if he sucks, you're going to be like, what the fuck? See Judy going off. Sitting. Get him. Better be good. Damn it. I'm hoping he's good too. For his sake, now. You know what to tell him. If he ain't. Oh, they're setting fireworks off all over the town. They got the pretty ones going out. And they got the big mortar ones going off. It's funny. Heck yeah, here's to hoping. Good. Good. Sometimes they need to hear it. They ain't heard it enough, I guess. You might want to reevaluate what you're doing with all that manipulating and stuff, because that's not really actually good, as I understand from a sports medicine doctor. I don't know. I mean, if I was going to be a chiropractor, I would want to be effective and take pain away. I wouldn't want just crunch, 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 and then fucking bill you. Because that seems like that's what some of them do. And I'm not bad mouthing all chiropractors. I'm just saying for the general part, that's what I've run into. And it just doesn't impress me with. They can't help me if they're operating like that because they just can't. But what's the difference between a sports medicine doctor and that? The guy read a book, for God's sake, on pressure points and how to release the tension in it, obviously. That is what a chiropractor is supposed to do. So at some point, we got to take it upon ourselves to educate ourselves to be better in life, I think, rather than the public goddamn school system. And I keep saying that and saying it. If you know there's a better technique out there, find it, figure it out, and use it. God, it ain't a secret. That's all I'm saying. Hold each other to higher standards. Instead of this, you get a medal for showing up bullshit that we've been putting up with for fucking 2 decades. Going on 3. That kind of society isn't okay. It isn't okay that we run over each other either. We gotta meet a medium in there. start making sure that it actually works for the people. And not everybody's the same. Exactly. They shouldn't be working if they don't know what they're doing. The guy that fucked up my mouth, he got sued out of existence. I missed my chance on that one too. He's already broke. God dang it. I guess I wasn't the only mouth he fucked up. How you want to do that shit, dude? That's crazy. You suck that bad at your job. Dude, are you kidding me? Ooh, God, I've had such horrible experiences with dentists. How'd we get on that after same thing, chronic pain, the toothache in the back. It's the two worst things that could happen to a human being. Oh man, those two pains are not good. It's like, no, I can't even say that now. He ain't even with us to defend himself. Never mind. I can tell you this one time at band camp, I experienced the worst dentist in my life. I was like, oh my God. He had his knee on my chest, pulling my tooth. Oh, it hurt so good. But on the other hand, I've had this Asian doctor just absolutely talk the tooth out of my head. I'm sitting there stressed out. He's sitting there showing me my tooth. I had no idea it was even being pulled.
What's
It
up?
was that good. He did three of them. Let me tell you something. I have experienced a good dentist, and I have experienced the worst way more than I have experienced good dentists. It's not just the chiropractor, it's all the doctors, it's all the mechanics, it's all the fucking carpenters. It, every once in a while, you run into one that really shines. Try to hold on to that one. Clove oil, castor oil. Yeah. At some point, the pain reaches that you just grab a hold of the damn thing and try and rip it out. 3 out of 3 on those broke off on the gum for me, but they stopped hurting. Well, eventually we're heading to the East Coast. I'm not sure if we're going all the way to the island of Rhode, but we may. There are native tribes out that way. Depends on how generous people are feeling with their donations, I guess, at that point in time. So I know by the time I meet the West Coast, I mean it's already been over a month since we left Winslow, and I'm already tired. And I got to sit here for a week, go through everything I've saved to address the council, and get back into civilization with absolutely nothing but enough to buy a tank of oxygen. I'm going to be out of food and everything else by the time this happens. I already know that. by the time I get to the East Coast, I'm going to be ready to come back. I'm going to be counting my days before I hit Glenn's front porch. I like being on the road, but it's this kind of thing that tries me to my bone. When I start getting ahead, and then I sit, and everything is gone, and I'm struggling again. It's like, oh, fuck. I remember this tune. It's okay. We'll do this. I can't, I just, dude, 3 stores today. Yeah, we got oxygen. It's only $35. Oh, K Tank, we're out of those. Shut up. Seamus is laughing. He heard the whole thing. I'm sitting there by the third one. I'm like, man, that's fuck
Brutal.
fuck me. Yeah, we got cheap oxygen now here in South
Oh,
Dakota.
that one specific tank?
Oh, that one tank you got?
Fuck.
We're out. You fucked, dude. 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks. And then the other guy took my number. He's like, I'm not sure when that truck's going to come out here. It's been worse and worse over the years. I'm like, oh, God. Yeah, let me get your number. He's 45 minutes away. He's the last guy I called. So, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm going to be calling the co-op every day. They're until they call these guys and be like, hey, man, can we get some extra K-tanks up here today? Fucking boy's freaking out. He ain't got no oxygen. Dude, I could have worked all day over here today. I'm like just sitting around. I'm like, God, dude, looking at my empty tank. And it's just been one of those days. I'm like weighing shit. I'm like, you know you're going to be a fucking broke dick motherfucker when you get back down there and get you a fucking tank of oxygen. You're going to be desperate selling your fucking glass on the side of the freeway again. Fucking dumbass trying to help people. I'm like, fuck yeah. That's what I do. I don't care. I really don't. I'm just saying, get ready for the complaining. I'm already having fun. Some lady tried to kick me out of my RV last night. I don't know what to expect the rest of the week. She was convinced. She was trying to get the cops. Fucking convinced. I'm like, I got a title here. She's yelling at fucking cops. I'm like, dude, drunk lady talk about the cops. I'm like, this isn't even making any sense right now.
What's going on?
I know. It's kind of how I felt. I thought she was joking at first, and then realized that absolutely she was not. She was not. She got mad because I thought she was joking. Oh, God. I'm going to die out here. They are going to hang me from a hook.
You.
They're going to hang me from a hook. It would be if we were still Breaking Bad, because I'll tell you what, that RV was hot. I don't give a fuck. It was hot all the time. Uh, we throw some. This thing's a little lighter, so it throws off a little more heat away from us in the day. It's pretty nice. I like my little velour windows and park it in the wind and take a nap in the day if it gets too damn hot. And we got a working shower. That motherfucker in the other one, man, our fucking water pump just kept dying on us. Your water pump I put in the damn thing. Our water pump here is fucking dangerous.
House pressure.
Like house pressure, yeah. Coming out of that motherfucker. Blow the wand right out of your hand. Whoosh. It hits the wall.
Oh dear.
I've lost control in the shower.
No.
It's a good shower. I like it. In the heat of the day, you can throw on the cold water and just douse your head. And we have an air conditioner that works. We turned that on yesterday. Yesterday or the day before?
Day before.
Yeah, a couple days ago. It was really steamy that day. We turned it on towards the evening. It is, you know, it was a very common RV. It's a good RV too. You know, Suncrest is a good RV, man. Just like Cheech. I, Los Angeles County Hospital, Glendale, baby. Sounds like Gift's been chasing bunnies all day. He's got too much extra hair. We should shave
No.
Gift.
Poor Blackie.
I don't think he's one of those dogs that his hair would ever grow back right again. I don't think his hair ever grew back right again, ever. Anyways, look at him. He looks like a fucking hyena. He's,
Poor Blackie.
he looks like an albino fucking hyena with his fucking crazy hairdo. I don't know. From the back, from the face, he looks weird. He looks like a plushie. He just doesn't look real. You know, I jumped down Tommy Chong's fucking neck the other day because of that. Him and Cheats jumping around acting like idiots. I was like, dude, you do realize how very fucking disappointed I am in you. Jack handed you the torch, dude, and the best you can do is hop around on stage with somebody that broke your act up because of the way he felt about against marijuana and gave up the goddamn fight. And I'm sitting here, I wrote the legislation, Tommy. I said, you know me. I know you. And I'm watching you. I see you. And it's fucking disgusting. You had so much potential, dude. I did this on nothing. And fucking that hemp should be in people's tanks. And I blame people like him that it's not. Because he has the voice to make it happen. Night Lily. Now, I know Tommy Chong personally. He knows me personally. Seamus's mother introduced us at the 2001 fucking trade show, CTA show. He came to that show in Las Vegas for one purpose. At least he stated to everybody, to meet me. We know each other. I've hung out in his garage with him and Paris playing their band. So yeah, I jumped down his neck the other day on it. I hope he takes it to heart because I meant it from my heart. I'm fucking disappointed in him. It's ridiculous what he's doing. Woody Harrelson too. I don't know him very well. He knows Jack and he knows of me. He was supposed to take off with it too. Neither one of them really did anything. that's some that's some biker shit right there. Fucking hey. I've seen that scene a couple of times. Bikes being rebuilt in the living room. That's some hardcore bike love right there. I I just wouldn't want my bike in the living room. It's not where I'm comfortable with my bike. I could see having a big garage with it sitting right in the middle, with all the tools around and shit. But in the living room, that's some pretty like lifestyle shit right there. I don't want to live in it. I love bikes though. And he probably had another bike in his living room. And that's okay. I ain't judging. I'm just saying, as far as me, you know, I don't want to have it in my living room. Hey, kid,
Hmm.
let's throw up the
Yo.
nightshade. The sun has set. The day is done. And the lights are bright. Well, okay. It was flipped a couple of different ways. Thank you, sir. Well, this is where we're staying until we're rousted. hopefully not rousted. We're out in the middle of nowhere and bothering nobody, so we may be questioned. I don't think we'll be rousted. I actually don't think we'll be questioned too much. It's a beautiful night here. The lights ain't come out real good yet. The sun's still over here in the horizon. Oh, I am ready for bed. It's been a hot day. Starting to cool down nice. Feel good. 6 days tomorrow. Let me poke my nose around and see what I can get into until then. I'm not going to sit around here and do nothing. we have the disco lights. We could kick on the generator. We throw the speakers on, throw a party, but we'd probably get struck. Some kind of copyright shit. Even when I use the copyright free radio, they motherfucking hit me with copyright. And then they'll be like, no effect because it was the copyright free version. You're kidding me. So why did you strike me in the first place?
Yes. We wanted to.
Need a mirrored ball. We have the disco ball going on, huh? Yeah. And Seamus got them color changing light strips. We got lighting. Just conserving some battery. I don't want to use all our juice. We got a week to sit here. It's charged. I don't know how long it's going to last. A day or two. We'll have to start running the generator. I've already calculated all that shit. We're going to squeak out of here with enough to buy some oxygen. I don't know how far we're going, but I'm holding on to my money until I can get a goddamn bottle of oxygen because I can't make money without it. So I just can't believe I'm going to be calling. Maybe they were wrong 2 weeks. How does a place go 2 weeks without oxygen? That's what you sell. Tractor swingers. Now we're in trouble. See? Got the honey pots flowing. He said, yeah, it's about 2 weeks. I'm like, 2 weeks? My God. He gave me the name of somebody else. They gave me the same song. I was like, oh, God.
God.
He gave me a third guy's name. He gave me the same song, too. And he took my number. I'm like, no. Oh, shit. Rolling my eyes in my head. The fucking amazing. The ballroom. Fuck, don't say that too loud. Trump will be over here trying to party with us. I have to just kick him out. It's going to be the best ballroom. Don't make him jealous. Jeez, that's the last thing we need.
Best.
At some point, I expect to talk to Bryce this week about this mRNA paperwork too. What's going on? And this custody thing he's got going on. So I don't know what this week's gonna hold. I just wish I could find me some oxygen within a fucking stone's throw. It'd be nice. I did, but they don't have any for 2 weeks. Isn't that a kick in the fucking pants? And on top of it, okay, these cats are in South Dakota, middle of motherfucking nowhere. Middle of motherfucking nowhere. $35 retail. Out the door, fucking exchange. 8713 in fucking New Mexico out there. They weren't in the middle of nowhere. Motherfucking Las Vegas, New Mexico. And fucking all up and down that place was expensive. Even up in fucking Santa Cruz, it was $50 at Matheson. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? $50. And I've got an account. 35 bucks all the way up here in the middle of nowhere. What the fuck? And they can't get it for 2 weeks. Crazy. I thought it was strange too. I'm gonna be calling them every day. Got them K tanks in here. I mean, go in there. Do you know what a K tank is? Hey, make sure you ain't got my tank. Dead serious. It's my goal tomorrow. I'm gonna walk right over there because they're just right there. Walk up and say, can I look at your oxygen stock, please? Crazy. Some people call tanks different things. I know that's a K tank. It's a 238. Some people call them 280s. I don't know why they call them 280s, but that's what they call them. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to. I just in case that truck came early. Everybody in the region is saying the same thing, so I imagine they all get the gas from the same guy that isn't around here. They're like an hour and a half away. So I don't have the gas to run an hour and a half and then make it back here and be able to get anywhere to sell glass or anything like that after next week. So I've done that number crunch too. I got enough money to get there and get a tank. I could work. I'd have to travel somewhere else to sell my glass. And then be hard pressed to get back here by next week. And I've already submitted the paperwork. So no, I'm just going to sit here. The unicorn's going to have plenty of extra miles put on her as it is. We don't need to be driving around that much this week. But yeah, I looked. Their supplier is like an hour and a half from here. And I called 3 people, and they're within like, this guy here's like a stone throws away, literally. The other guy's about half an hour away, and the other guy I called was about 45 minutes away. So I'm pretty sure they're all getting the oxygen from the same people in the region, which looks to be the only people in the region delivering oxygen around here too, and they're about an hour and a half away. Which again adds to the holy shit. That is only costing me $35 for a K tank, where I just paid $87.13 in fucking New Mexico for one that wasn't anywhere near that fucking situation. Fucking, those people suck. Just saying. It's hard to let go of. I just got bit by it. What you gonna do? Get over it. I get over it. Hell, I could always sell weed. Fuck.
Thank you, Anna.
I'm sorry, but I got a whole bunch of it. I could. Sell me a cheap ounce. Fucking $50. I ain't worried about our situation. I'm more worried about what the hell's wrong with these council members and all these people in charge that are so afraid of these people pulling strings. I should. Strings can be cut. Just gotta figure out what tool to use. What are you doing? Hmm? You got poop.
You hate pooping.
You don't. You don't like to poop, do you?
You don't like to poop.
You do.
Oh, you don't like to poop. You hate pooping. You hate pooping.
I don't believe you. Excuse me, that look on. Can't help it. He's the one you need to tell.
Bark in my face.
How you doing, Chico?
Bite you, Chico. You hate pooping too.
You don't like to poop.
You hate pooping.
You don't like to poop.
You hate pooping.
He's
You wagging your tail. You hate pooping.
Chico's. Sure, he needs to go out first. Chico, third time.
Chico is a turd. On he goes. You don't like to poop. You are poop.
You're just gonna have to wait, Chico. Ice out there.
You are. I'm waiting for you, Chico.
You gotta make sure that the coast is clear, bud. They'll take you away.
You know how it works back otherwise.
You're gonna live, Chico. You'll be alright. Look, you got the whole house to yourself. You can go get water. You can get your food. You don't have to get worried about getting stepped on. He jumps right into the food bowl. You're right. He's always complaining. Number one with the emojis. Hell yeah. Jamie is number one. Emoji king. How you like that shit, Chico? Too busy to complain now, huh? Burrito. He's getting conditioned to where he knows if he's around little girl, he's gonna be stepped on. So he limits his activities when she's moving around. It's kind of funny. He's learning. She's just a puppy, man. She doesn't mean to step on him. Good night, Judy. I'm actually fixing to kill the feed. I'm fixing to go to bed too. I'm fucking tired. Sun's down, and we got another hot day ahead of us tomorrow. I believe it's the 31st tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. It is going to be hump day though. So I'll be hoping to be doing something tomorrow. Building momentum. Anyway, here's where we stay till we get rousted. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow probably at some point. Give you another catch up and tune up. Might be around sunset again. Uh, no, we're doing good. And we're on the agenda. They do smoke peace pipes. I know that. We'll probably be doing that at some point. I've been smoking peace pipe with his nephew. Love y'all, man. You have a good night, Jamie. Good night, everybody. Remain calm.